Today is the day of censorship. It is January 6, 2021 at the time of recording, although this video will come out on January 7th. It is currently about 9 p.m. and Congress has reconvened to continue their debate over the electoral votes in Arizona. The electoral votes were challenged by a group of House conservatives from the Republican Party and a group of senators from the Republican Party spearheaded by Ted Cruz and Josh Hawley. I believe once this debate and vote are concluded, that this will be the last challenge to the electoral votes on behalf of President Donald Trump. This will set Joe Biden in as the president-elect officially, and he will be inaugurated on January 20th, 2021. The question is, will Donald Trump last until January 20th, 2021? I don't think he will. And I'm going to have a whole nother video coming out about the desire of Democrats to remove Donald Trump through the 25th Amendment or impeachment. So keep an eye out for that video. It should be released similar in time to this one. You could just hit subscribe if you want. That being said, it starts with big tech and mass media. And it starts with Twitter. Twitter has removed 2 tweets from Donald Trump. I believe he also received a 12-hour lockout on his account. I do not know what is in the 2 tweets. I will show you his last tweet prior. Donald Trump says, I am asking for everyone at the U.S. Capitol to remain peaceful. No violence. Remember, we are the party of law and order. Respect the law and our great men and women in blue. Thank you. Again, I don't know the contents of the other 2 tweets. I'm sure many of you will know what they are. Twitter is not the only platform that engaged in censorship today. Guy Rosen from Facebook, the vice president of integrity at Facebook, whatever that means for Facebook, says this is an emergency situation and we are taking appropriate emergency measures, including removing President Trump's video. We removed it because on balance, we believed it contributes to rather than diminishes the risk of ongoing violence. Facebook and Twitter have been waiting to remove Donald Trump for years. I thought they would wait until after Inauguration Day, but now they may not have to. And this steps to remove his tweets, to remove his posts on Facebook, are some of the boldest steps they have yet taken because they believe that Donald Trump no longer has power. And in many ways, they are right. They are right. But the censorship isn't stopping at Donald Trump. We can expect it to come for anyone who posts a non-politically correct perspective, for anyone who holds an opinion that leans too far to the right, whatever that may be. And that'll change dramatically over the next couple years. Make no mistake. The censorship starts today. I'm already seeing it on videos I'm posting on YouTube, and we'll see how long that lasts. But it's coming. They're no longer waiting. They are emboldened by the violence and the storming of the Capitol building today. And that was probably what many people were waiting for. They were waiting for a shift in political favor away from Donald Trump. And now they have it. They have an excuse to call him a supporter and inciter of violence. They have an excuse to lock down and shut down his speech as inciting violence. And they will use that excuse for much, much more in the near future. They're already talking about how. I thought we would have until Inauguration Day. We do not. It begins now. My official statement on the protests, and in particular the storming of the Capitol building, I do not ever condone political violence. I do not suggest people go to rallies. You won't find me at rallies or protests. I don't do that. Other people can. I'm not saying they cannot do that. But if they asked me personally for advice, I would suggest that they don't. Because they have a tendency to lead to political violence, and that's something I'm opposed to in general. That being said, I understand the sentiment that many people are feeling. I know exactly why people felt the need to storm the Capitol today. I've been talking about it. Americans' voices are not being heard, and not just a few Americans. Millions and millions of Americans feel disenfranchised. They're disenfranchised by the media, by big tech, by their politicians, and by the courts. And those four entities bear the brunt of responsibility for the violence of today. Certainly, the individual actors who stormed the building bear responsibility. But this could have been avoided with reasonable governance, careful interjection by the court, and a media that wasn't so bloodthirsty that they fomented and promoted violence for the past, I don't know, decade. They have been building up and begging for this moment when the right would descend into political violence. And now they have it. We've had a year of left-leaning political violence with nothing but praise and forgiveness from the media. Do not expect that treatment in return. I'll see you all very soon. Stay safe. My prayers are with your families. Peace. Peace.